Today we're going to show you why the Graphtec CE7000-60 is the best machine for starting a small sticker or decal business from home. And why is it the best? Because this machine will bring home the bacon by making customized stickers for business like this one, which we're going to show you today. But let's get right to the point. Why is it the best machine for stickers and for small business? Well, here it is. For today's project, we barely spent $25 worth of the product. That includes the transfer, the sticker, and my coffee, of course. Just kidding. But this project was made with this machine and we charged $360. And so was this car decal project, which we charged $580. And all for the same company because we have worked for them for years. So we have done 3 restaurants and 6 cars for them. So if we do the math and we put all the projects that we have done for this one company, not only we already paid the investment on the machine, but also made some profit. And this is just one company from the very many that we have worked for over the years. Another reason why the Graphtec CE7000-60 is a great machine for stickers, it's because it is big enough for this type of projects. Plus, it is fast and very reliable. Like I said, we had this machine for years. So if you want to start a decal business from home while you sit down and relax and do nothing, then you should definitely consider getting this machine. But how much does this baby cost? That's the big question. As of November of 2023, I found this great deal for $2,000 that includes the machine, 10 vinyl rolls, some color guides, and other cool stuff. But of course, always read the instructions and check for ratings and feedbacks from other people that have used this machine or on whatever type of machine that you're planning to get. So depending on when you're watching this video, this link and offer might still be available. But if you click on it and it is no longer available, then you can call us on 1-800, not my fault. I'm sorry. But you can find the link below on the description or on the first comment. If you are a beginner and you just bought this machine and want to learn how to assemble it from unboxing to making your first cut and downloading your software, I'm going to leave the link below from the company that's going to teach you step by step how to assemble your Graphtec CE7000-60, which is the newest version. But put this on your coconut. The Graphtec CE7000-60 is not a printer, it's a vinyl cutter, but you can learn how to layer colors and we're going to teach you how. But before we do, I invite you guys to give us a like if you like this video and subscribe if you're new. Also turn on your notification bell to be notified when we upload our next episode. So here's the tools that we're gonna use for making stickers, and we use CorelDRAW software to vectorize our images, and for vinyl we use the brand Oracle 651. And the transfer that we're gonna use today is the Arttape Clear Choice AT75. After we finish cutting all the designs, it is time to start weeding out all the stickers. And we usually add some weeding boxes to make the weeding process much easier, especially when there's a lot of numbers and letters. And after we're done, we're going to apply the transfer. And this is how we usually do it ourselves since there's 3 of us. But if you work alone by yourself, you can get the application rollers that you see here. All the links will be on the first comment or on the description of this video. Now we have 2 ways of layering multicolor stickers. The last time all the layers were combined at home using the registrations, so that way we will just arrive to the place and apply the sticker. But this time we're gonna do the whole process once we get there, and this is how we're going to do it. On this episode today, the installation is gonna be outdoor and it's kind of cold. It's around 55 right now and it's supposed to rain. But I'm gonna choose a top comment from Bash 9117 that says Oracle 651, it's good. but it's not good for when it's time to weed out in the cold weather. So, you know, he uses other different type of brand, which I believe it's called Endura Gloss. I think that's what's called. I had to stop the video to check it out just to make sure. And he says that's good for cold weather. So I don't know. I would like to hear from you. Have you tried that brand? We honestly never tried that brand, but we're gonna put Oracle 651 to the test. And like I said, we have worked with this company before. So yeah, I'm drinking some coffee while the guys get ready so we can head out. All right, so we just arrived, and that's gonna be the restaurant over there. We're gonna bring all the stickers because this time we're gonna combine all the layers here. If you've seen the other restaurant that we did years ago, we combined the layers at home, but this time Saul wanted to do the combination here.
Well, the idea is to, since we're gonna do the application directly to the surface layer by layer, the idea is to do, or hopefully end up with less bubbles, since we've been showing you guys the technique that we've been using lately to avoid bubbles. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a dry application, and we'll see the outcome. So we're about
last time it took like hours to dry out.
Yeah,
we used plenty of Graphtec. But anyway, we're gonna start working on that. I guess they got this done from a different company. It's a wrapping, but it looks nice. It's a very nice done job. Someday we will do this too. We're gonna start cleaning the surface, and we're gonna use Graphtec, of course. We brought some goof off, and it's actually not that cold, guys. It's perfect. So I thought it was gonna be cooler, but I mean, it's still like 61. It's cool enough to put Oracle 651 to the test. We're gonna put some letters later on top, and Saul only brought 2 of them. So this is the type of things that you're gonna face sometimes, challenges, but we know we have done business with this company. So,
and remember, guys, that we're gonna have the episode where we'll talk about the pricing and how we divided everything using the calculator, the decal calculator.
We always ask the customer how high or tall he wants the sign, because this has happened to us before. So never assume anything. It's better if you ask first, because there's sometimes you come up with some customers that are very specific. So you always want to ask a customer if you ever do like decal on a window for a restaurant. Always make sure.
And what I'm doing right now, actually it's really important that we know which color is going to go first. For us, the yellow is going to go first, then we'll apply the white. And I'm using the white right now just to get an idea, since this is the biggest decal, like I'm talking about like the height. I just got to make sure to get an idea of how close to the letters are this is going to be, because he said that he wanted it like a certain distance from here, but I think we can lower it a little bit, or I guess we'll,
yeah, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
And what Saul was doing there is taking the measurements. Since this is a circle, always have some sort of point of reference. Always add some alignments or registrations.
All right, so we use the registration marks. Really important that you guys make sure that you do apply those registration marks, because we, like Luis mentioned it, this is how we knew that the decal is exactly in the center, or at least where we need it to be. See how simple? Exactly in the center. Now, the way we're gonna apply this, like we said, it's gonna be a dry application. We're gonna get rid of half of the backing paper, and then we'll just go downward using the squeegee. We're gonna do a dry application, and hopefully we'll end up with less bubbles. Before we do the installation, remember, guys, that we're gonna have a whole bunch of links in the description of the video and on the first comment where you can get the tools. We have the tool bag, which I recommend that you guys get it. Like, it's so easy to carry all the tools, like the cutting knife and all the stuff that we're gonna use. Make sure you get them through the links. You're gonna be supporting our channel. Let's see what happens. We're gonna start by removing that, starting hopefully from the center. That's the reason we applied the tapes a little bit higher, because we wanted to try to start exactly from the center of the decal. And it's really important that you start it from there, especially when you have a shape like this, because you send all the tension to either the sides or down. I'm gonna do it like this. This is the technique that we've been talking about. Try to go faster from side to side, and I can already see a bubble. It won't be a big deal. We're gonna get rid of that, but it's nothing compared to the results that we were getting before.
Once we remove the transfer, we're gonna see the real deal.
All right, now we're gonna start, or we're gonna finish the other half. It's gonna be a little easier since we already have half of it on our surface. Then I'm gonna keep on doing the same thing, same method. I'm gonna go from side to side. As you can see, I'm going a little faster.
It's much better. All right, so Nacho's gonna start removing the transfer. I'm anxious to see the result. I see only 2 bubbles, but no big deal. We can get rid of them with the widder. I don't know if you can see it right there. That's it. From the whole circle. Not bad, guys.
All right, so the way I'm gonna get rid of this bubble, just one thing to consider is that the bubbles will disappear no matter what, as long as you're using Oracle 651 vinyl. You want to avoid using or poking too many holes, because they will stay forever and the bubbles will disappear. So I'm just going to avoid doing that. And what I did, I just pushed all the air to the center, try to make it as small as I could, and now I can make the little hole, and it's gone like that. And then I won't worry too much about the other one. Like there's like 1 or 2 more like little ones which will disappear with time. So the next color we have to apply is the white one. We're going to apply this. I'm going to do this side first, and then I'll just go to the other side. I think it's good about there. Now I'm going to align this one here. See, I'm a little bit taller than Nacho, so we traded places now, but perfect. Now we're gonna do basically the same thing. I like doing from the center to the bottom and up. When we do it like this, we avoid tension really easy, honestly, guys. All right, so I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna secure the center of the decal, and then I'm gonna switch. I like going this way, like to the sides like this. I find it easier.
This is the second layer. Always be careful when removing the transfer, especially if you are using a high-tack transfer like the AT75. So they just expose the registrations for the last layer.
All right, so I'm gonna apply one side first like we usually do, and then I'll move to the other side. We're trying to avoid using Graphtec when working with glass.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we had mentioned. Always, if you don't have to use Graphtec on glass, don't do it, because it's gonna take too long. But if you bring a heat gun with you, then go for it. It looks good so far. Beautiful job. Now we're gonna do some decals, I believe, here, and some on the car. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So after a few more minutes on the job, we were finally finished, and this was the final result. But you might be wondering, how did we calculate our price? Well, we used our decal calculator, and we spent approximately 16 square foot of material and spent around 2 hours. The complexity fee was only 10%, and we used Oracle 651 for this project. So the calculator told us to charge around $394. But since this is a returning customer, we only charge him $360. Remember that you can use our decal calculator by clicking on the join button below on this video and choose the gold membership. So there you guys have it. This is why the Graphtec is the best machine to start a small sticker business from home. Because soon we will upload our next episode on another restaurant for a bigger project. So make sure you turn on your notification bell to not miss this episode, because it's gonna be very interesting. But you can also make stickers with the Silhouette Cameo 4, which costs only $300. And that we have shown you in the past. We made decals for a restaurant, but just keep in mind that this is a 12-inch machine, so you can only make small projects. But if you don't want to go too big, like Graphtec or too small like Cameo, you can go in the middle and get the USCUTTER Titan that we have also shown you how this machine makes stickers too. And it costs around $800, but just keep one thing in mind. You get what you pay for. So this is it for this episode. We hope that you enjoy and gather some new information. We also appreciate if you give us a like and share this video. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support.